You basically wrote a note to your dad. And you said, you know what, I don't know you, I have no idea who you are, but because of you is part of the reason I am who I am today. The fuel that I use, you not being there, it's part of the reason I grew up to become who I am. What made you decide to go out like that?
I don't know, but I think it's the truth. I think, my whole life growing up, I just kind of always said, why me? Why me? Why didn't my dad want to be around? I feel like I'm a pretty cool kid. I'm a good kid. Why wouldn't he want to be around for me? And then as I got older, are also missing. Too many fathers are MIA. Too many fathers are AWOL. Missing from too many lives and too many homes. They've abandoned their responsibilities. They're acting like boys instead of men. At this point, any fool can have a child. That doesn't make you a father.
Obama shares his own experience of a father who left home when he was only 2, though admitting his story had a different ending.
And I know what it means to have an absent parent.
If you look on my friends list, you'll see a guy named Robin Brown. I'm creating this series of open letters to my loved ones. And because of the fact that they kind of just threw my feelings under the rug and they didn't want to acknowledge it. And what I've realized, I know for a fact I'm not the only man that's going through this. We're going to have some other open letters as well. It's not just about men. However, this first episode, I want to speak to the fathers out there. And listen, Pop, if you I know you don't typically look at my stuff. I see you on Facebook. You look at everybody else's stuff, but your son is like, dang, let me move away from that dude. And the thing that really trips me out is it's exactly that. Like it's real crazy. Like growing up as a child, I always wanted this connection with my father, and I was the kid. I still, got my Father's Day gifts and cards, and even though he wasn't really around, and as I got older and I started to see that how this affects me as a person, like not knowing my history and not understanding why things were the way that they are, I built up the courage to actually ask my father, like, why didn't you go the extra mile to play a bigger role in my life? And it's so amazing how the very first thing that he consistently tells me, Pop, if you watching this, you would have to agree. Don't get mad at me now. I'm trying to work my life out right now. I'm just giving the facts, right? Because you still haven't answered this for me. So maybe this can reach somebody that's a little bit younger than you that still has time. And listen, Pop, you still have time. You've told me this story for my entire life, and the older that I've become, the less that stuff really it doesn't make sense to me. Especially with we're on the same Facebook page, bro. We friends. I was thinking maybe he has other children that I don't know about. And maybe he's dedicating his time and his finances to those other children. And, that would be a valid reason. I can see that. But to this day, you blame not being in my life because of the relationship that you had with my mom. Now, I'm going to do an open letter. I got an open letter that I'm going to also do to my mother. That's one of the open letters that I'm going to do. But I'm talking to you, Pop. Are you really trying to tell me that the hate that you had for her was so strong that you let it affect your relationship with me, and I'm supposed to, like, what? Am I supposed to be like, oh, okay, I can see that? That's about all I got. If you're a father and you're watching this and you don't have a relationship with your children because of the significant other, you have to figure it out. Because what you don't want is you don't want your child to be creating a video like this about you. I wanted to share this part of my life for so long, and I've been battling it like back and forth, and then I just got like real with it. Like, if I speak to you about it, just one-on-one, if I'm speaking to you about it, right? This is what my option, this is my alternative, right? Listen, if I'm speaking to you one-on-one, right, in real life, and that's not working, at what point, like, you can't, these type of real issues, it's not something you want to talk about after somebody passes away. So I just wanted to give you this open letter, and I want you to know, Pop, Robin Brown, I want you to know that I'm your son. There's only 2 Browns left, right? Me and my cousin Shannon, right? We the 2 Browns left. Neither of us have bared any seed yet. It's not too late to reach out and let's create some type of relationship. Ain't nobody gonna say anything crazy like it's too late. No, why is it? No, it ain't gonna be none of that. I will protect you. I love you. But listen, if me just talking to you one-on-one ain't working, we ain't getting any younger, Pop. It's not too late. But listen, if you decide that you wanna build something, this ain't gonna be no thing about your relationship with mine. You hear what I'm saying? This ain't gonna be nothing about that. We need to move forward. We need to move forward. We don't gotta speak every day. But all that stuff like, yo, I need to be calling you on Father's Day. Why I didn't call you on your birthday? But yo, you rarely call me. The last time you spoke to me, you was asking me for something with your marriage license with mine. And you didn't want to contact her, so you contacted me to get the information. Like, seriously, you over 50 years old, man. You contacted me for mess. No, if you gonna contact me, let's build on something. And like I said the same thing to you already. But maybe somebody's gonna watch this video that you connected with, and they're gonna say, yo, Robin, you need to watch this video. Your son is looking for you. Your son wants to reach out to you. Your son wants to connect with you. Some questions that haven't been answered. Maybe. That's the purpose of this open letter. So it may not get to you, but it might get to somebody that's connected with you. And as you're watching this, I'm gonna pray that this somehow gets to you. And as you're watching this, I want you to know that this is your son, Demetrius Brown. It's not too late for us to build something. Because listen, I'm soon to have some children. And I want them to know Grandpa. And I want Grandpa to be existing. And I want Grandpa to have some type of connection with his grandchildren. And that ain't gonna happen right now. You deserve more than just once every 5 years for your grandchildren to see you. Let's make this right, Pop. Let's make this right. I love you.